Hey Virgo, welcome to Retro Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for Virgo, and if it's in your sun, moon, or rising, this may be your reading. Remember, I'm reading for a whole collective, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If you don't feel like any of this resonates, it's not your reading, okay? Not every reading's your reading, but you'll know if it is or not, okay? All right, so I have shuffled and prayed over the cards, asked Holy Spirit for a message for Virgo. I pull from the past, present, future, and obstacle, and then I add cards. In the past, we have the Knight of Swords. It feels like, Virgo, that you rushed into something. It feels like you rushed into something very quickly. But if you think about knights are like knight in shining armor, kind of save the day energy. It feels like maybe you felt like someone's hero, like you're rescuing someone. I'm feeling that, excuse me, that a relationship in the past was based on a trauma bond. And it wasn't a strong foundation to build a relationship on. But you're seeing that you rushed into that very quickly, okay? I'm feeling the energy that I was fine before, now I'm like, I didn't bring any water with me, okay. In the present, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So it looks like you're putting all your energy into work right now. See how this man is working diligently? I think a lot of that is to avoid some of the hurt and pain that this past relationship has made in your life, in your spirit, and which is fine. You know, we want to stay busy, but we also want to do the healing work. We just don't want to distract ourselves so that we don't feel the pain. We want to feel the pain. We want to heal from it, okay? And a lot of healing is about feeling it so that you can heal it. Okay, in the future, you have Judgment. It's like all these people are coming back to life, and then like this angel is calling judgment. So this could go one or two ways. This could be you calling judgment on what's happened and reflecting and saying, I did the best that I could. We tried, it didn't work out, it wasn't meant to be. Or it could be, maybe I didn't do the best that I could. Maybe I could have done better. Maybe I could have taken some accountability, and maybe I want to work on this relationship. But either way, Spirit is saying you need to call judgment on it in order to move forward, okay, in your life. Either way, you either call it and say, hey, I did the best I could, I'm moving on, or you heal and you take either way, you got to take accountability, because we co-create with that other person. We don't just, it's not all them. We had a part to do in it. Trust me, I have to tell myself that about my ex a lot. I co-created this, so it's not all their faults, but it's not going to work out. There's two groups here. Just take a side, take a position, and see what you want to do. But you feel like the wounded warrior, okay? We've got the Nine of Wands. You feel like you don't want to go through that again. You feel like things won't change. That person is not ready to heal. That person, you put all the work in, they don't. And the judgment just could be, I'm moving on. I don't really want to work on it, okay? Or the judgment is, I do want to work on it because I still am in love with that person. Take it as it resonates. Maybe you still are, maybe you're not. Maybe you just care about that person and you really want to move on, okay? It's going to be different for everybody. Somebody that you were married to. The Hierophant is about marriage, union. Could be about moral code, stuff like that, but it's Taurus energy. It's about union. Okay. Let's see. How is Virgo feeling about this past person in the current moment, Holy Spirit? How is Virgo feeling about this past person in the current moment? And thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's you think, you feel it's dead. Like, it's over. There's no resurrecting it. You call judgment on it, and that's the death. But along with this comes the healing work. That's the toughest part. We can call judgment on our relationships and past experiences all day long, but that doesn't, Spirit is, keeps saying this over and over, you have to do the healing. You have to do the healing. You can't just mask your healing and throw yourself into work or throw yourself into other relationships and other things like that. Even though it's fine to develop other relationships and other friendships, or even moving on to a new relationship, you don't want to bring that old baggage in to anything new, because they're going to see that you're wounded, that you're the wounded warrior, and they're going to see that you're still, you know, suffering. So what I'm getting is just be honest and keep working on yourself. Do the healing work. Share your feelings. Be open about it. We've all been through it. It's okay to feel that way. It's okay. We wouldn't have put ourselves in a situation to be with somebody if we didn't care about them at some point, right? Yeah, you're tired of fighting. Seems like there was some, yeah, a lot of words said. Yep, Hierophant again. You could also be dealing with a Taurus in your future that could be a long-term commitment as well, because I pulled the Five of Swords in the present to clarify that Eight of Pentacles. You're working and you're thinking, you're in this energy of, I don't want to fight anyone. I don't want to be in this energy of it has to be a fight. It needs to flow. It needs to go well. Okay. And I pulled the Hierophant came out again under Judgment, and it feels like you called judgment on this ex relationship, but also the Hierophant is here to remind you that union with other people is a blessing. It can be, when it's not toxic, when it's built on a strong foundation. So you could also be dealing with a Taurus in the future. Okay. Let's get some advice. Let's get Holy Spirit. Can we get some advice for our Virgo? And thank you. You will have recognition. Somebody will recognize you for who you are. And I feel like you really desire that. I feel like in this this past relationship, this person feels like they cut you down. They didn't recognize who you really were, like, to them. Like all the hard work that you do, all the things that you put in, the effort was not validated at all. And you really desire that. And that's the Six of Wands. You really desire that recognition. And you're going to get that from your soulmate. You have another soulmate coming in. That's your true divine soulmate. And that's the Four of Wands. This person will recognize you and treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Okay. A lot of fiery energy too. See that? Recognition, homecoming, love, marriage, just union with someone who actually recognizes your worth. I feel like this past person did not. But again, it's your choice, Virgo. All right. Well, hopefully this helps. Yes, Spirit is saying go within, do the healing work, and then you'll get that recognition, and you will be in a divine union that's more stable, more healthy, built on a strong foundation of love and devotion to each other, not cutting each other down and fighting and all that. That's toxic stuff. That's low vibing energy. We don't want that. So hopefully this helps, Virgo. I love you guys. Check me out on YouTube, Retro Tarot, all one word. And I'm also going to put my email up here so you can reach me for a personal reading. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.